It's been 11 years since Tara Willenborg was raped and killed in a southern Indiana apartment a few days before her 18th birthday. Thanks for joining us for WHAS11 News at 6:30 this Saturday evening. I'm WHAS11. It's our top story today as her family continues to celebrate her life and legacy. WHAS11's Clarice Shaley shows us how she's being honored on what would have been her 30th birthday.
At St. Luke's United Church of Christ in Jeffersonville, it's a celebration of what would have been Tara Willenborg's 30th birthday. She was raped and killed in her Clarksville apartment by her neighbor, Richard Hooten, in 2013, just a few days from her 18th birthday.
Excited that we can do this and try to share her memory and try to, do some of the good she'd be doing. So I do like that, and that makes up for a part of just hurting and anger that happens every year.
Her family organizes a celebration yearly in her honor and raises money to benefit three loves of Tara's: animals, adult education, and the church, where there's a garden in her memory. All under the motto and a reminder that love wins.
Just everyone here to celebrate who she was and her life. That's really the main goal, and just enjoy each other.
The silent auction with food, drinks, and puppies for adoption will continue until 7 p.m. Tara's birthday has helped raise thousands of dollars that benefit local organizations. In Jeffersonville, Clarice Shaley, WHAS11 on your side.
Thanks, Clarice. An overnight fire in the Russell neighborhood is being investigated by Louisville Fire. According to the department, they were dispatched to a warehouse around 3 in the morning on River Park Drive. When crews arrived, they found an unoccupied warehouse completely engulfed in flames. Louisville Fire says it took around 25 firefighters and nearly 30 minutes to bring the blaze under control. Thankfully, no injuries were reported, and the Louisville Arson Unit is currently investigating. New tonight, there's movement in Frankfort on a bill that would require students to take a financial literacy course in order to graduate. House Bill 342 is currently in the Senate Education Committee after passing out of the House. It would require students to take one financial literacy course during their junior or senior year of high school. Today, advocates in Louisville hosted a free class for young students and say this is a step in the right direction.
Well, we kind of inspired that bill because we've been doing financial literacy for 2 years. I've been talking about it for 3 years, but now we have it down to a science because the momentum has caught on. We're in the process of opening 2 other locations because the young people, they want this.
The bill passed unanimously out of the House and just needs to make it through the Senate. If passed and signed by Governor Andy Beshear, this would go into effect for students entering the 9th grade in the 2026 school year. Just one day after adjusting his proposed 25% tariffs on imports from Canada and Mexico, President Trump is now threatening a 250% tariff on dairy products from Canada, as well as a high tariff on lumber. Economists say tariffs on Canadian lumber will impact home builders and construction firms across the country and could lead to higher home prices. This comes after the president imposed 25% tariffs on all goods from Canada and Mexico that went into effect on March 4th. CEOs said grocery prices could increase within days. Car makers also warned of consequences. The president then reversed course, pausing tariffs for automakers, then delaying those tariffs on other goods from Mexico and Canada until April 2nd. Some small business owners are frustrated by the uncertainty.
We really need to know what the costs are going to be now, what the costs are going to be in 3 months' time.
There'll always be changes and adjustments. There'll always be some modifications.
Wall Street reacting to the uncertainty as well. The Dow, NASDAQ, and SP 500 seesawing this past week. Trump's tariffs threats already impacting one of Kentucky's largest businesses, the bourbon industry. Canadian stores are pulling American whiskey off the shelves, which means smaller bourbon dealers are feeling the brunt. Buzzard's Roost tells us the biggest impact has been long-term planning.
We're in 2 provinces of Canada now. Don't see going to more this year. Will we be able to go to more next year? I don't know. Will we be able to go to UK next year? Don't know. Will we be able to go to Japan? Don't know. So the biggest impact for us is long-term planning, where we take the company as we grow. And there's a lot of uncertainty to that today with the tariffs.
Today, the company did celebrate a new release, combining with Kentucky's original black bourbon enthusiast for a single barrel selection release. A portion of the proceeds will go to benefit the Kobe organization.